Hello everyone. So in this video we are gonna solve the objective section of H.C. Verma class 9. The chapter is describing motion. So we are going to start the objective section in this question, and without wasting our time, now we will see the first question, that is, a particle is traveling with a constant speed. This means it covers equal distance in equal time intervals. So solution for question number A is question number 1 is option number B, that is telling that it covers equal distance in equal time intervals. The next question, a particle moves with a uniform velocity. This means the particle is moving along a straight line, because in velocity we give the priority to the direction along with the magnitude with which the object is moving. So here it is given in the rest of the option we do not have the option or significance of fixed direction. We only see that in option number D it is saying that the particle is moving in a straight line, meaning to say that it has a fixed direction of motion. So we will correct the option number D for question number 2. Question number 3. If a particle covers equal distance in equal time interval, it is said to be in. So if a particle covers equal distance in equal time interval, then we will say that it is moving in a uniform speed, because the speed doesn't have priority to have a constant direction. It only has magnitude, and it is saying that it is covering equal distance in equal time intervals. So we will say that it will be moving with a uniform speed. So the answer for question number 3 is option number B. Now question number 4. A quantity has a value of minus 6 meter per second. It may be. So speed can never be negative, so option number A is wrong. Acceleration can be negative, but its SI unit is meter per second square. That is wrong. Position of a particle is denoted by meters or along with a reference point. By elimination method we are getting the answer option number B, or without elimination method you can imply your own intelligence that the SI unit of velocity is meter per second, and velocity can be 0, negative and positive. So option number B is correct for question number 4. Now question number 5. Area under a graph between two quantities is given in unit meter per second. The quantities are, so whenever we have to find the area under the graph, we will always multiply x times y to find the area under the graph. So the answer for question number 5 will be acceleration, because acceleration into time will be equal to velocity of the particle. Or we can say speed of the particle, because it is not specified here that the particle is moving with a negative means no positive or negative sign is given here, so we can say that this also denotes speed. So acceleration into time is equal to velocity or speed. Any one we can take here. Question number 6. The area under a speed time graph is given by the unit meter. Speed multiplied by time, again x into y, speed multiplied by time gives us the distance. So the SI unit of distance is meter. So the answer here will be meter, option number A for question number 6. Now for question number 7 we are coming here. The velocity time graph of a particle is not a straight line. Its acceleration is variable, because whenever the rate of change is velocity is not with a uniform rate or is not with a constant rate, then the acceleration will be also variable, or it will be changing along with the change of rate in the velocity, which is non-constant. So if the rate of change in velocity is unconstant, the acceleration will be also variable. So answer for question number 7 is option number D, that is variable. Thank you, and in the next video we are going to solve the upcoming questions of question number 8, from question number 8 to question number 13. Thank you.